wanted to go back and show you guys what this G35 started as, because it was in really rough shape physically. It had some bad Bondo. I just kind of fixed that up. The taillights were really foggy, so I ended up sanding them and clearing them and just tinting them a little bit. But enjoy this little montage.
A few minutes, feeling all lost in the waves now, taking me all without what I say now. Monsters in my head, yeah, they keep on calling, never ending, till the moment you walked in. You've got this hypnotic effect when you're next to me. One look and you help me forget I was on my knees. Oh, you go, keeping close to your energy. My hand and say, baby, come on, stick with me. Stick with me. When the sky is falling, you're all in, you're all training. You save me from all of these monsters in my head. Yeah, they keep on calling, never ending, till the moment you walked in. You've got this hypnotic.
Every now and then I come forward to do great work in the shop, and I'm very much praised at what I do from boss. She's a bit of a but it's fine. Don't film that.
Well, back to what I was saying.
Anyway, I'll tell you what I was saying. Today is the day we work on the G. And by G, I mean that gangster shit.
Now back to what I was saying. In order for us to continue working on the Z32, we need money. In order to make money, we need to get this thing fixed and out of the shop. We've already put a new battery in it.
Side skirt?
The side skirt has to go back on from the other day. I've already painted the whole car. There's some studs that are missing, or lug nuts that are missing, studs that are missing all around.
The lugs.
And then the front bumper, which is over here, that's got to go on as well. And then I'll be able to get this thing listed so we can sell it.
Those were extended studs in the back. Okay, they're not up front. What about this wheel? Dang, that means I have to swap out 10 studs. I don't know if I have 10 studs. I mean, I brought all the studs I've got, but everything you got, everything you got sucks a lot.
All right.
So the idea here, ma'am, is you simply take this one side.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks. Could you stand on the brake?
Yeah. Foot is on brake. This G35 has been full of surprises. So Chris is doing the work on the wheels, putting new lug nuts on and all that. And I'm going around because I noticed that one of the tires is flat, which we knew, but the other one is super worn. So I need to get at least one new tire, maybe two. But I'm looking at the tire size, and I look at this front one first. This one's a 225 50 17. And I always like to get all the tire sizes just in case. 245 45 18. So there's a 17 on one side and 18 on the other. And then you go around to this side, and this one is a 245 45 18 as well. And the one that was shredded is a 225 50 17. So the previous owner had the 17s on one side of the car and the 18s on the other side of the car. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put those 18s on the rear and then the 17s on the front, because that's more of a proper setup, and get a couple of tires.
Hey, check it out. These have Voodoo camber arms. Voodoo. That's really nice. That's a really nice part. Good job, guys. Took the easy route. I cut the extended studs to be able to knock them through. That way I don't have to take off this whole hub assembly. I've got some factory Nissan ones that are from older hubs. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in through the back using that space in the brake shoe, be able to pull that through. And without using a press, this is what I like to do. I've got a really, really large nut, put that over there. I have a 370Z or a Maxima style where it's got that flange on it. Nice big built-in washer. And then I just take this, run that down so it seats. This is gonna keep it nice and flush. And all I'm gonna do is look for that back section. To get fully seated. And that is a very helpful trick when installing wheel studs. This is a great thing to do at the track. I always carry this with me just in case we run into an issue.
I've also been going around the car and there's a couple little sags kind of like this. And one of the tricks to do is you get a little razor blade and then you put some tape around it to protect the edges. And then you just kind of scrape. I'll show you.
I'm not framing, right?
Next, I use 2500 grit sandpaper to go over it before buffing. I usually use a 3M or Meguiar's rubbing compound just to get the dull out and bring the shine out. Whoa. I've been working on buffing a little bit while Chris has been replacing the rear studs. They were the long ones. We put the short ones on because we had some. We put factory-ish lugs back on. Chris put the 18s in the rear and the 17s in the front. But we're going to be jacking it back up because the 17s are going to come off so I can get the tires changed. Now you get to see the pre-ad I made for social media. Let's get this thing ready to put on Marketplace so I can have a bunch of idiots ask me if it's still available. To start, I got these two tires from Discount Tire because the old ones were balder than a man driving a convertible. Next, these V-pillars are more faded than you on prom night, so let's throw some vinyl at it. Next, we want to secure the grill. We don't want it flying away like your ex. The last thing we have to do is wash it, because face it, this thing is dirtier than you. Is it perfect? No, but neither are you. So now we're gonna take some photos and post it up. If you do buy it, you get some free change and bolts and this Anthony Jackson CD that I found.